And what is going on, everybody? And welcome to SF Bay Area Sports Talk. And welcome to my first ever 49ers pre-game stream. We are going to be bringing 49ers pre and post-game all season long. I am beyond excited, you guys. The Revenge Tour 2020 has officially commenced. It is beginning today at Levi Stadium as the 49ers are taking on the division rival Arizona Cardinals to begin this season. And what a matchup we have on our hands. The 49ers coming off a spectacular season last year, going all the way to the Super Bowl, a 13-3 record in the regular season. We were just completely dominating last year, putting up so many points offensively. Our defense was unstoppable, and we come into this year more than determined to complete this revenge tour. We have been working out all season long. All the players have been putting in the work, and we are ready to go today. You guys, welcome everyone. So glad you joined us. So glad we have NFL football back today, and the 49ers are beginning against the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Arizona Cardinals, they got Kyler Murray there. They did make the trade for DeAndre Hopkins in the offseason. And so, the Cardinals have a little something going, and, I think they're going to be a lot better, than probably a lot of people think. So, yeah, this is going to be a very competitive game, and, we can't take the Cardinals lightly. Kyler Murray, I think he is a special talent there, and, Cardinals are going to get better and better. And, this division in the NFC West is probably the toughest division in all of football. When you're looking at the 49ers, Cardinals, and Seahawks, I mean, the Rams right now, of course, they are in kind of a rebuilding stage right now. So I feel like, right now they got a lot of things to go through. But, man, I love where we're sitting at right now. With this roster, when you see teams get to the Super Bowl, sometimes you see a lot of turnover happen, when you go to the next season. But this team has, for the most part, kept everyone back from last year, and we are ready to go for this year. And, looking at some of the notable moves in the offseason, as we know, you guys, Joe Staley, what a phenomenal career it was for the 49ers. He did retire. So hats off to Joe Staley for a spectacular NFL career that he had with us. And it was just amazing. And, we're going to miss Staley, for his personality and for everything that he brought to us on the football field. So just amazing. And we went in and made the trade for Trent Williams at the NFL draft. And I love this pickup, getting Trent Williams. We didn't have to give up a whole lot to acquire him. And, this guy, he did take a year off from football. So, health-wise, he is ready to go this year. And, he is definitely going to be fueled, have extra gas in the tank, going from Washington to the 49ers, a contender now. So you love it with Trent Williams, and I think he's going to do a terrific job protecting Jimmy Garoppolo there. We got Sebastian in the house. What is going on, my good friend? What do you see if the fog kind of bothers both teams? We'll see when the game gets going how things are going to be out there on the playing conditions. And as I know, the air quality has to, in order for the game to get canceled or essentially postponed, the air quality has to hit 200 or higher. And the last that I heard, it was at 170. So it looks like things are all good to go, you guys, that we are going to be having football today, and I love it. We're going to take you right up to kickoff today to begin this amazing Revenge Tour 2020, and that is what we are calling it, you guys. We are out to get our revenge this year. And, man, last year, we had a lot of excitement, and, obviously, a lot of people, counted us out last year. They didn't think we would go as far as we did, and we proved everyone wrong. And again, going into this year, you have a lot of people saying that, the Niners aren't going to get back to the Super Bowl. But look, I am more than confident we are going to get back, and this time we are going to get over the hump this year and get that elusive 6th Lombardi trophy. Will you ever do Madden? So if you're talking about playing Madden, something I might get into in the future. Right now, I don't have a whole lot of time playing video games, but I would definitely something to look into. I love playing video games, and I haven't got into playing Madden yet, but I'm sure it is a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely could be something we do in the future. So definitely, we'll look into that. But so glad you guys joined us today. I am beyond excited. Another season of San Francisco 49ers football is kicking off this year, and we are beyond pumped, you guys, to get this one. And man, what a matchup we have on our hands. And this is going to be a big one to get off to the good start. And yeah, some of the notable players that I am paying close attention to for this year, of course, Deebo Samuel, unfortunately, is inactive for he's going to be inactive for the first 3 games of this season. So unfortunately, we won't get to see Deebo Samuel out there today. But yeah, hopefully he gets back healthy. As we know, he was dealing with a foot injury from, training camp and stuff. So that'll be big when he can come back. Deebo Samuel had an amazing rookie year last year. I mean, he was spectacular. He had, I think, 900 plus receiving yards. And even in the postseason, in the playoffs, he was completely dominant. And, he didn't show signs of being a rookie in the playoffs. So that was what really impressed me the most about Deebo Samuel last year. He came through big for us. So we got Hero Austin in the house. Welcome. Love it. Big time supporter from last season. So glad you joined us. What can you expect from the 49ers offense? I love this question. And man, I'm expecting a big time things from this 49ers offense. I think they're going to probably be at the top of the leaderboard in all the offensive stats this year. When you're talking, yards, rushing yards. I mean, our team, we just have such a complete team. I love our running game. I mean, you're looking at Raheem Mostert here. I mean, this guy completely broke out last year. And I mean, what a season he had. And as we know, he ran all over the Packers defense in the NFC Championship game. Mostert had, I think, 220 or 230 rushing yards in that game. So I think Mostert is going to back up what he did last year for us. I think he had 1,000 rushing yards in the regular season. So look for Mostert to have a big year. And also Jerick McKinnon. I'm anticipating McKinnon is going to be the secret weapon on this Niners offense this year. This is a guy that the Niners, gave a big contract. Of course, I think he signed for 4 years and $36 million when the Niners initially got Jerick McKinnon. And unfortunately, he's missed the first 2 years of his 49ers career due to injury. But you know what? He's ready to go in his 3rd season. He put in the work in the offseason. I think he's going to have a breakout year this year at running back. And also he has the catch making ability. So you can use Jerick McKinnon in the receiving game. So I think you'll see McKinnon will be another target for Jimmy Garoppolo this year in the receiving game. So that'll be good because Kyle Shanahan can do different looks with McKinnon. You can have him be set up in the backfield as a running back. You can have him be used as a receiver setup. So, there's a lot of different looks with this offense, with the ability that we have. So, man, I cannot wait to see what Shanahan is going to do and all of his play calling. I mean, he is a magician out there. As we know, we have the best coach and play caller in the NFL, in my opinion. And not to be biased or anything, I just think Shanahan's a very smart guy. And, he has had a lot of success in his career. And he's doing a terrific job for us. And, same thing with John Lynch, our GM. We gave Kyle Shanahan a big 6-year, I think it was 6-year extension or 5-year extension for Shanahan and a 6-year extension for John Lynch. So I love it. I mean, the 49ers have completely embraced the building this brick by brick. That is what we've done over these last 3 years. And you love it for us to be sitting here, you guys. We endured a lot over the years and a lot of turmoil when you're talking about, going from the Harbaugh years and transitioning into where we are now. I just love it. And man, what a transition it's been. And I cannot wait for this season and to see how everything is going to unfold this year, you guys. So absolutely love it. We're getting close to kickoff. Cannot wait. I believe we're going to have kickoff at 1:25. So, yep, unfortunately, the Seahawks look like they are going to pull out this victory against the Falcons. So, you know what? We know that the Seahawks are, they're going to be in the division, and we're going to be battling with them all the way to the end. But I do anticipate we are going to win the NFC West this year. Let me know what some of your guys' predictions are. Would love to hear what you guys think, how we're going to play this year. Who do you think is who we're going to match up with when it all comes down, to in the playoffs and everything. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. As for my predictions, I am saying we're going to go 14-2 this year in the regular season. Now, we went 13-3 last year, and 14-2, some might say that's asking a lot, but I think this team has the ability. They are focused. They put in the work in the offseason, and you love it. I mean, every guy is trying to get the best out of everyone around them. So I think you're going to see this team play at a very high level. In fact, some of these games this year, I think, are going to be blowouts, kind of like what you saw last year, like that game against Carolina when we completely blew them out. We had over 50-plus points. I think you're going to see that a lot this year. This team has that capability. So I'm going to say 14-2 is my prediction. And, they're going to be a number 1, number 2 seed in the playoffs. And, we are going to, in my opinion, the NFC runs through San Francisco. Teams have to prove, that they can take it away from us because we are the top dogs in the NFC. And, we are the team that is poised to get back to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl this year. That is our goal. That is our mission. And it starts today, week 1. You guys got to get on the ground running today. And so, talking about the offense, looking forward to seeing Jimmy Garoppolo this year, seeing him build off of the season he had last. And for him to do what he did last year, he had a spectacular season. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but I do believe he threw for a good 3,900 passing yards, had a great touchdown to interception ratio last year, really improved in major categories and had a great season. And when you factor in that he did all of this coming off of the ACL tear, I think it's amazing that he did what he was able to do for us. And, he's only going to have more and more confidence. I know he's not, and there's no lingering thoughts about the torn ACL. So you love that coming from Jimmy G. And there's been a lot of disrespect towards him, from all the national media, from, fans all around the game. A lot of people not ranking Jimmy Garoppolo very high on their quarterback ratings. I've seen him, ranked like 15th or 20th. And I just think that's ridiculous. There's no way that there is 14 or 15 better quarterbacks in the NFL right now than Jimmy Garoppolo. And you look at the numbers, you look at what he did for us last year. And look, I know some people might say the argument, he missed a couple of throws in the Super Bowl. And, some people might say, oh, he can't come through in the big game. Like, what people don't understand is that he came through in many big games all throughout the season and even in the playoffs. When he had to make throws against the Vikings in the Packers games, he made the throws. Duel Drew Brees in the regular season in a shootout game, the Niners and Saints last year. So, Jimmy Garoppolo has proven he can make the throws when it counts. And unfortunately, just a couple throws, didn't go our way in the Super Bowl. And, we lost that game. But, it was a hard fought game. It went all the way to the end. And, cannot wait to be determined to bounce back this year. So, I think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have a big season this year. He's going to prove a lot of the haters wrong, and he's going to come through big for us. So look for Garoppolo to continue to build off of last year. And, man, the receivers, this wide receiver core is amazing, even despite – so as I mentioned earlier, Deebo Samuel is going to miss the first 3 games, you guys. So cannot wait for him to come back. He is going to be ready to go, hopefully by week 4. And, man, he is going to be poised for a breakout sophomore year. Deebo Samuel had an amazing rookie year last year, played well in the playoffs. And you have a couple other guys coming back from injury. We got Trent Taylor. This is another guy that put in amazing work in the offseason. I think he's going to have a big year. Another guy that you're going to see have a big year, I think, will be Dante Pettis. And, I think him and Shanahan weren't on the same terms last year. So I think due to that disagreement or whatever it was, you didn't see Dante Pettis last year play to his potential, but I think you will, in fact, see that this year. So this is a surprise guy, Dante Pettis. I think he's going to have a breakout season this year, and we're going to need it. And, this was a guy that, had it not been for the work he put in the offseason, he probably would have been on the bubble of making this roster. So I love it. I can't wait to see Dante Pettis this year. And Kendrick Bourne, you guys, another wide receiver who who I think is going to have a big breakout year. Another guy who, came through in big moments last year on third down. He was one of Jimmy Garoppolo's big-time targets on third down. And also in the red zone, Jimmy G did go to Kendrick Bourne in a lot of big moments last year. So look for that connection this year. And, man, I love it. I love the weapons we have on this offense. And George Kittle, you guys love it. He gets his extension well-earned. The best tight end in football, the best tight end when it comes to yards after catch. This man is unstoppable. Nobody can tackle him. No one can bring him down. And I think you're going to see another big many explosive plays today where the Cardinals are just not going to be able to tackle Kittle. He's going to get 10, 20 extra yards after the catch. This man is insane. He is almost from another planet the way he's playing football. And you look at the workouts he's been doing, it's been insane. George Kittle, look for him. I think he's going to break his own record for the most receiving yards from a tight end this year. So, man, I can't wait to see Kittle. And look, he's still 26, 27 years old right now, you guys. So we're still barely seeing him be, come into his prime right now. So what a special treat for us to see him. And, man, I love it. Kittle is the guy. He is the man. And not only that, but what he does in the blocking game, he does spectacular. We got Big E in the house. Welcome, Seahawks fan. Seahawks did get the win over the Atlanta Falcons. So congratulations to you, Seahawks fans out there. And I love the competition with you guys. Love the NFC West rivalry we got. And we know this division, in fact, in my opinion, I think is the toughest division in all of football. So looking forward to some another great, thrilling matchups with you guys this year. So again, congrats on the victory. Again, love talking football here. We are welcome, all football fans, and it's all love you guys. So love it, and love it hearing your opinions and perspectives here. So, yeah, we are super pumped, getting ready for the Niners and Arizona Cardinals, kicking off this Revenge Tour 2020 season. I am beyond pumped. Yep, Washington football is stunning in Philly. We got that game on. I believe it is going to take us up to 49ers and Cardinals. We got Rob in the house. Welcome, Rob. Big-time Giants supporter and 49ers fan. Love it. We are faithful to the Bay, as you guys know. And yep, Washington up right now, 27-17. Looks like that one is getting close to finishing. And I see Packers are up on the Vikings right now as well. So, yeah, looking at some of the action from let's see here if we can get some of the scores. You got Chicago and Detroit. Let's see if I can. I think my screen is still updating, guys. So also a loyal Sharks fan. Yep, big time shout out to the San Jose Sharks. Cannot wait for us to get that elusive Stanley Cup. We are going to be back before you know it. And yeah, so I'm so excited for a lot of the players that we're going to see this year. You know, Nick Bosa, we're going to get to see him in his sophomore year. What a rookie season he had last year. I think he had like 9.5 sacks. And, I mean, he was so close to getting even more sacks. A lot of plays, quarterbacks barely got the ball off, but they had to make a lot of rush throws due to the pressure put on from Nick Bosa. So just amazing. Good luck. My dad is a big, huge 49ers fan. I have some heart for that team. Not a whole bunch, though. Yep, you love the competition, love the rivalry. Big shout-out, Big E. And then good to hear, you and your dad getting along. Of course, 49ers and Seahawks rivalry, so love it. I love hearing the different perspectives. Even in my family, my aunts and uncle, they do live in Seattle. So, yeah, they are big Seahawk fans. And my cousin is also a Seahawk fan. But my other cousin out of the family, so you got 3 Seahawk fans. My other cousin is the only Niner fan in the family, and they live in Seattle. So I love it. He represents. He in college out there, he had his 49ers, all of his merchandise hanging from his college dorm. So I love it. Chicago may need to think about Nick Foles in week 2. Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of the Bears versus Lions game, but let me get an update on the score there. You know, the thing is with Mitchell Trubisky, he's really underperformed. Unfortunately for the Bears, since he's been in the league. And, I think you have guys like Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, quarterbacks that were taken ahead of Mitchell Trubisky in the NFL draft. So, yeah, if you're a Bears fan, it's been very tough over the years with what's gone on over there. So let's see if I can get an update for. So yeah, as we're waiting on the update, Case Keenum trending on Twitter. I wonder what is going on with that. I love to fill me in on that. But yeah, so guys, I'm super pumped. A lot of big names that I think are going to be poised for breakout years. Let me know who are some of the names that you guys are most excited to see this year. Also, if you guys got any questions on the 49ers, what you think, what your thoughts are on the upcoming season. The Revenge Tour 2020 is here. I'm beyond pumped, you guys. So glad you joined us today. So glad we have NFL Sunday. It's back. Felt amazing. I mean, last night it was hard to even fall asleep. I could not contain how much excitement I had for this game today. And we are here, and I just cannot believe it. Oh, my goodness. I see that right now. Detroit. So yeah, I'm going for the Bears in this one, and yeah, it looks like they got a 3rd and 10 right now. Last 6 seconds for that game, so very exciting. And yeah, so another name for the 49ers to watch this year is Richie James. A guy that didn't really last year had the big game play against the Arizona Cardinals, the game-winning touchdown. This is a guy that's been used as a running back. He can be used as a receiver. So yeah, I'm interested to see Richie James, what he can do. Right now, Brandon Ayuk, of course, unfortunately, the rookie receiver, he is also inactive for today's game due to a hamstring strain. So hopefully he'll be ready to go by week 2. So yeah, 49ers are missing Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk today, but I think we're going to be just fine because we have so much talent at the wide receiver position. So I think we will be able to hold up there. Yep, Trent Taylor needs to step up, and I do think he will. I love it, for him to have missed last year. Super pumped to have Trent Taylor back this year. And he was putting in amazing workouts in the offseason. It was spectacular to see. Along with George Kittle, Kendrick Bourne. I mean, you've seen these guys on social media, on Instagram, Twitter. They were putting in the workouts. I mean, I don't think any team in the NFL was working out as hard as our guys were and as determined as they were. Everyone is hungry to get that Super Bowl victory. Everyone is playing for every man on the team. It is a team effort, and you love it from this team. And yeah, you're going to see greatness from each and every one of these guys, and it's going to bring out the best in everyone. So I love it and super exciting. So yeah, you got Trent Taylor, you got Dante Pettis. He's poised to have a breakout year. And also on the running back situation, Tevin Coleman may or may not be active today. So I don't. Let me know, you guys, if you got the exact update on that. But yes, we are getting very, very close to kickoff. Let's go 49ers. Let's get off to a good start for the Revenge Tour 2020. I am so excited, you guys. Where are you guys going to be watching the game? I hope you got all of your, snacks and food ready to go, and you are ready for the game today. You got your jersey on, you got your favorite shirt, whatever you got to do to bring the good luck today and enjoy a fantastic NFL Sunday and to kick off this new 49ers season, the dawn of a new season. I love it. Doesn't get any better than this, you guys, and we are here. So, yep, let's see if we get any updates on inactives, who is going to be ready to go. So we'll find out on also Jeff Wilson Jr. Love it. Jeff Wilson Jr. is another guy that also he can have some breakout plays, and so I'm really interested to see how he continues to develop in this offense. And another guy, if I'm not mistaken, Jordan Reid, a tight end that we signed. I'm really intrigued to see how Kyle Shanahan is going to be able to mix in Jordan Reid. So, I think you'll see a couple looks on offense this year where the Niners use multiple tight ends on offense. So you're going to see a lot of looks on offense that are going to throw defenses off and really confuse a lot of defenses. And that's going to lead to a lot of big-time breakout plays for the 49ers on offense this year. So I love it. And, man, it's going to be awesome to see. We're going to have a lot of big breakout plays on offense. Our running game is stacked. I think Mostert's going to have a breakout year. McKinnon is ready to go, and he is going to prove a lot of the naysayers wrong this year. And our defense, you guys, our defense is ready. And I love it. Javon Kinlaw, I love drafting him in the first round. For us to obviously having lost to Forrest Buckner, I mean, he was a big-time leader on our defense last year, big-time edge rusher, and was incredible for us. And, we're going to miss DeForest Buckner, but I do think Javon Kinlaw has the ability to, I'm not going to say he's going to completely replace what Buckner did for us, but Kinlaw is a very special talent. And look, I mean, he's poised to have a breakout year. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people this year. And Kinlaw, he's been very quick to learning, puts in the work in the weight room. So yeah, this guy, I can't wait to see him out there this year for us. And I love it, picking him up. And yeah, I mean, also Brandon Ayuk in the draft too, a receiver that I think when he gets back healthy, he's going to be amazing. Yeah, we might see a lot of 2 tight ends today with only 4 wide receivers. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great look, and it'll get us a lot of chunk yardage plays. And man, I can't wait. Colts lost to the Jaguars. So yeah, that was a great win for the Jaguars there, going up against the Colts. And super pumped. So yeah, also on the inactives for the 49ers, you got on the offensive line, you have Ben Garland, and you also got cornerback Jason Verrett is going to be out. Hey, Travis, my Patriots got the dub. We got Will Federico in the house. Congratulations to your Patriots on that victory. Cam Newton, the quarterback there, going to be fun to see what he can do for the Patriots this year. And they get the victory against the Miami Dolphins. Looking forward to the matchup with the 49ers and Patriots later this year. Cannot wait for that one. Jimmy G against Cam Newton. Raiders did get their first win as the Las Vegas Raiders today. They went up against the Carolina Panthers. And let's see if I can get the exact score on that one from today. Let's see here. So we're pulling it. Yeah, so 34-30. That was an extremely close one there for the Raiders. And they put up a big time offensive scoring game today for them, and that's good for them. I mean, in the sense, a lot of people still, have said they're not going to do good this year. So, if you're a Raiders fan, that is a big win for you guys today. We got Green Bay getting the win over the Vikings there. So yeah, Packers, another team. We'll see with Aaron Rodgers what they do in Green Bay this year. But yeah, I mean, again, like I said earlier, you guys, I think we are the top dogs in the NFC. The NFC runs through San Francisco. So, teams are going to have to prove it that they can take it away from us when it all comes down to it at the very end. Yep, 34-30 was the victory there. Raiders over the Carolina Panthers. So, yep, a lot of scores are coming in. A lot of excitement, you guys. Week 1 of the NFL season. I love it. And, man, also talking about the San Francisco Giants, we got a doubleheader today. So looking forward to that, seeing how the Giants are doing. Tampa and New Orleans coming up next. Yeah, I did see that a lot of people around the world are getting the Buccaneers and Saints broadcast instead of the Niners and Cardinals broadcast. So, of course, if you're in the Bay Area, we do get the 49ers Cardinals broadcast. But I do question why they would show Bucs and Saints more than the Niners Cardinals. I mean, I think the Niners should be, shown more around the country. But yeah, that is how the broadcasting, how it ends up turning out. And we are getting very, very close to kickoff, you guys. It is 62 degrees in Santa Clara. The weather, the air quality, seems like it's getting better. So that is very good news for us. And we are getting ready for kickoff. I'm ready for this NFL season, for the Revenge Tour 2020. It is finally here, you guys. We are ready. Let's go, 49ers. Let's get this thing going here. The first game of the season against our division rivals, the Arizona Cardinals. What a spectacular game we have upon us, you guys. And I am going to be here for the post game after the game and looking forward to it. Also going to be recording my reactions throughout the game, and we'll be sharing that video with you guys. So glad you joined us for this pregame, and be sure to check us out for the 49ers postgame. And if you haven't done so, here it is. It is kickoff season. The Niners are officially underway. We have kicked off. I believe we did win the toss, and we have deferred if I'm not mistaken, or no, it appears, no, we are receiving. So we are coming out on offense, you guys. Let us get pumped. Another season of 49ers football. So again, thank you everyone for checking out the pregame today. Be sure to check out the postgame live stream. And if you haven't done so, hit that like button, everyone. I appreciate the support. It really helps out big time, you guys. The more noise and engagement you make on the videos, it really helps out. So thank you, everyone, so much. I appreciate you guys. And here we go. Jimmy G, the first throw. He completes it to Kittle. Love it. That is how we're getting the season going. So I'll see you guys for the post game. Have a great one, everyone. Enjoy 49ers football. And I'll see you guys very shortly after.